Let's do a big update on Texas. We're going to talk about constitutional carry and how it's still alive and what you need to do. We'll have a couple action items for you, as well as the Second Amendment sanctuary status in Texas and the Suppressor Freedom Bill. All that and a little bit more here on this episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, the premier source for Second Amendment news. If you're not a member of the channel, you might want to do that if you're into the Second Amendment. If you're new to the Second Amendment and want to stay on top of all of the constant attacks that happen against our right to keep and bear arms, no matter where you're located in this great land, the anti-gunners don't like us. So this is where you'll get all that news. Please consider subscribing and hit the bell icon and like and share to help break the anti-gun YouTube algorithm. Let's get into Texas. I did chat with GOA in Texas and Rachel Malone, and she is swamped. She was going to come on here a couple days ago, but I'd rather have her running around like a chicken with its head cut off, doing what needs to be done in order to get these bills passed. I got an update from her, and I'm going to give it to you. So right now we're going to talk about constitutional carry. We'll do that one first, because that is the hot topic right now. Here's the actual bill. I'll have it linked down below. We're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna let you know that constitutional carry, it's House Bill 1927. It is in conference committee right now. There are 5 members of the House, 5 members of the Senate that are on this committee, and this could be very good. These 10 folks are responsible for drafting verbiage that both sides can agree on. Okay, we had a version pass the House. It was heavily amended in the Senate and passed. And that's what the sticking point is now, is those amendments. Now, once this bill gets out of committee, it doesn't have a lot of time. There's still time, but there's not a lot of time left in the Texas legislative session, which is why if you live in Texas, I'm going to give you these action items you need to act now. Like when you're watching this, pause it and call the numbers I'm going to give you, or email the folks that you'll see on the screen here in a minute. But once it comes out of committee, it has to be voted on and passed again in the House and the Senate. The sticking point on those amendments from the Senate, where there were a lot of strings attached to the constitutional carry side, and you don't want that. When you call these folks, urge them to agree that constitutional carry should not have strings attached. It doesn't say that anywhere in the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. On the screen you see action item 1 is going to be call the conferees. That's the members of this conference committee. There's less than 2 weeks, like I said. There's not a lot of time to get HB 1927 to the governor's desk before it dies. Call the Senate conferees and urge them to follow Representative Schaefer's lead to ensure that HB 1927 restores the same protections for honest citizens that were included in the House bill. These are the numbers and the names of the 5 members in the Senate that you should be calling immediately. Action item 2, call the big 3. Also call Governor Abbott, who said he will sign this once it gets to his desk. Call Lieutenant Governor Patrick and tell him to be a little more supportive of constitutional carry than he has shown thus far. And also Speaker Felon, and let them know that you are holding them all accountable to get constitutional carry signed into law. Here's the numbers for the governor, the lieutenant governor, and Speaker Felon. Now I'll also have this link down below. You can use the hot links and you can write your own note to these folks and send it off. I suggest you do that as well. Call them, email them, Facebook them, Twitter them, Instagram them. They all have these things now because they want to be woke and cool. Hit them up on it. Now, quick update on the Second Amendment sanctuary bills, plural, in Texas. The House and the Senate each passed their own version of the Second Amendment Sanctuary Act. Last week, the Senate took up the House's bill, and now the House needs to take up the Senate's bill. Again, there's a little bit of time left, but there's still time to call your state senators and state representatives to tell them to push it across the finish line and get it to the governor. I'll have a link down below so you can figure out who your representatives are, your legislators, and get it done. I also get a lot of people in Texas who ask about the Suppressor Freedom Bill that was passed by the House back on May 4th, and it was sent to the Senate. The Senate held a hearing on it last week. It's still sitting there. So if you want this to pass, you need to fire those folks up. You need to let them know that you're going to vote them out. They're going to lose a job, and you're going to find more people who will represent you. In fact, if you're somebody who's constitutionally minded, run for office. That's the only way. It's one of the ways we're going to fix this country. There are other ways that will fix it really, really quick, but we're trying to avoid last chance, last ditch scenarios. But if you're constitutionally minded, run for office. And if you don't want to, find somebody who will and back them. that is your quick Texas update. Again, you guys and gals have to get on the ball and get these people motivated. I'll have links down below to Gun Owners of America and GOA Texas. Join them, guys and gals. Join them. Donate to them. You can do that through the links below, and I'll have the link to the page I was showing you, so you can utilize the hot links and send messages to these folks and let them know that you're watching. All right, guys and gals, until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Texas, I hope it works out for you. We're all following it. Across the country, we're all following it. Texas is supposed to be the place for Second Amendment freedoms, so get your act in gear. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.